Bianca Bertolino, 7 aces in that victory against Louisville back in early November. And you see she is nearing a record in terms of aces. Such a prolific output this season.
Well, also notice she has not used her topspin jump serve in her first 2 serves, so that'll be interesting to see how that continues.
Cressy with 3 blocks against Pitt. Here's Aiko Jones playing in her final game here at L&N Federal Credit Union Arena. Been around a long time. A member of the top 10 in terms of career kills in Louisville's program history. And so Charity Looper steps behind the service line. 24 kills and 3 aces for her last weekend. Oh, look at Scott. Tremendous effort. Just what we thought in the open step that we might see. Plays like that on both sides. There's Kara Cressy down the line.
And here from Glock, after this great hustle play from Scott, she's had a couple of miscues, but that one will bring easy play on the overpass.
You see her numbers in the first meeting between these two clubs. Always around a double-double, it seems. Another bit of an overpass from Louisville, but they're equal to it. Scott sets for De Beer. Was it in? It was. Now Bella D'Amico behind the line. Aiko Jones has been busy in this first set. Bertolino with that high toss on the top serve spin. Otene. And Looper. And that's in.
It's about Aiko Jones' high contact point and the long angle. That's exactly the same thing that Looper does there.
To make an impression, put on a display for the NCAA Tournament Committee. Out of the break, Anna De Beer.
Just a little hole there between Manyang and Mogridge, and De Beer is able to find that floor.
Tech 2 points away. It's PK for Louisville. Now Manyang for Georgia Tech. Set point.
When she probably could have hit cross. Just some cleanliness of the decision making.
Mendez as a team. Awkward. But Pimentel gets it over. Here's Looper. And Looper laces it.
Manyang, that the Louisville Cardinals want to make sure that they're taking care of business here. And you've continued to mention the ace versus serve receive game. And I think that's what we're seeing kind of sway towards the Cardinals' time for the Cardinals' side for the first time in this match.
Dig from Aiko Jones. Otene out of the back row, and that was the delicate touch for the kill.
To either go for it and keep them off system or miss.
You'll take the good with the bad if you're Georgia Tech in that category. Here's Mendez coming through in the second set.
And Mendez is so fast.
Mendez at 6'2", has tremendous length. Here's a player with tremendous length on the other side, the 6'6" Kara Cressy. Had a couple of kills in the first set.
Good set from Ellie Glock to kind of force that slide back over her shoulder to Kara Cressy, who takes advantage.
All even at 12. This one has lived up to the billing thus far. De Beer sent back by Liv Mogridge.
Mogridge is doing a good job of just waiting, being patient, reading Ellie Glock.
Here's Mogridge. And it was in. Petrenko on the season with 26 aces, a positive ace-to-error ratio. Mendez denied, and it's a block for Louisville.
And we talk about Anna De Beer finding a way to step up in the big games. Out of all of her strengths as a volleyball player, I would say blocking is probably last on her list. As a great defender, great serve receiver, but she finds a way in the moment when needed.
Just the third. So now Louisville can even match a set apiece right now. Here's Otene. And DeBeer. Anna DeBeer pulls Louisville level. Entering this third set, Claudio Pinheiro, the man that was shown the red card for his protest at the end of the second.
The unofficial protest, because protest can be an official word, but his was an argument.
And so after the first point of the third set, Louisville has a 2-point lead. Here's Anna DeBeer. Make it 11 kills for Anna. Starting to equal her. 11 for 18 DeBeer, hitting .556. Looper getting low for the dig. Otene. It's going to be DeBeer. Kept alive by Jones. Quick reaction. DeBeer again. Denied again, and then Glock ultimately couldn't get to the floor quick enough. Oh! And you see these two highly effective serving teams dueling in the service game once again. There's a block!
And we should probably note that it is getting quite loud in here. However, that is not going to throw the Yellow Jackets off, as their home arena is one of the loudest in the ACC.
And Iko Jones raises that noise level once again, flying after the intermission. Here's Kara Cressy for Louisville. It's one of those questions of, if you're Louisville, do you just let Otene have her kills and try and shut down everyone else? Iko Jones and 4 digs, filling the stat sheet. Iko Jones in her final game in this arena.
And we talked about to set, and that makes them deadly.
Paola Pimentel. And then Otene with a block. Adds to her stellar output. Closing in on that mark once again here in the second meeting between these two. Jones took something off that one. Otene does not. Hammers the ball for yet another kill.
Not how Louisville draws it up, but they have to be cleaner at finding ways to take quality swings in those situations.
Pimentel. And Bertolino just has to get it over. Still challenging for Looper. Here's Iko Jones. It's a joust. Now Otene scores off the block.
That was a mental error. That was a turning point in a big set, in a big match.
Can Georgia Tech erase that mental error? They cannot. Georgia Tech has never won in Louisville against the Cardinals.
Georgia Tech started in a little bit of a different rotation. We've seen from Louisville have all been on bad balls. We've harped on that point a little bit so far tonight, but Louisville has to do a better job of taking care of the ball when they're off system.
Momentum. Pierce with the block.
And great inside hand from...
And it's a 5-0 run for Georgia Tech. There's Anna DeBeer out of the timeout.
They called a net violation, and I'm kind of with Danny Busboom Kelly. I thought I saw it too. The players said that they didn't touch it, which is interesting. But again, same decision Michelle Collier had to make a little bit earlier. I think it's not a good point in the match to use your second challenge.
Scott did really well there, but PK scrambling over, trying to even the match at 2 sets apiece. Suarez serves. Looper leaps and lines one up nicely for the kill.
Coaches have gotten fired up. It's been for valid reasons, whether it be that the official didn't make the right call or not. It's also about the turning point in the game.
Reese Robbins into the game, had a piece of it. Bertolino off the hands of either Robbins or PK. And you start to feel the Georgia Tech has a 5th set in store. As you see there, confirmation, her 2nd straight double-double. Here's Otene, and there's a block that will bring the fans to their feet. Within 2.
And another out-of-system ball. Otene takes a big swing, but Cressy is able to drop her hands and push back to the middle of the court. You saw the side spin on the ball coming out of...
Louisville still with 1 in their pocket. No challenge needed here. Manyong of winning the set.
Interesting play here running.
And Louisville reply. They will try through DeBeer. Here's Bertolino sent back by Robbins. Otene has to get it over. Looper to the floor. Cressy denied. Now Reese Robbins scores for the Cardinals. But you've got to win by 2 if you weren't aware. So we've got a couple more points yet to come. DeBeer trying to score for Louisville. It's Bertolino for Georgia Tech. Blocked by Reese Robbins. And it's Anna DeBeer. She's got 3 aces. Couldn't find a 4th. But Pimentel just has to send it over. Here's a real chance for Louisville. It's Robbins sent back. The block from Georgia Tech.
Ball was just a little low for Jones, and Otene, phenomenal job of reaching into the hole.
Louisville goes to Looper. Otene, what a heads-up play, including some ex-Louisville players in the crowd cheering on their former teammates. Here's Elena Scott. Louisville a point away, and they have it. It's a come-from-behind set victory and a come-from-behind match victory for the Louisville Cardinals.